Hi there, Libra. Libra, apologies for the lateness in this reading. This is your forecast from September 10th through September 24th, right? Matters of love, romance, situationships, complicationships, third-party ships, whatever it is, no contact. Let's see what comes out. What's going on with you, Libra? What do we have? What is going on with my level-headed Libras? Okay, well, you're getting rid of some trash, but you're recalling memories at the same time. You're dealing with an ending or something very close to the ending. There was a commitment that was involved. Sorry for that. Listen, relationships, they're all full of good, bad, ugly, growth, pain, torture, romance, sex, all of it. So let's see what's going on. Wow. Okay, so first of all, I want to tell you, you are trying to release something that was toxic, negative cycles. That trash card is very applicable with the Devil reversed. The Empress reversed. You're not feeling in your most receptive energy. You're really, really hurt by what's happened. But Seven of Cups reversed. You're beginning to see things clearly, okay? You were dealing with somebody that, with the Knight of Swords reversed, who was really quick, right? Perhaps too quick. Perhaps that's why they ended up being trash. Sharp-tongued. Lies. So abrupt that you didn't know if they were coming or going, perhaps. However, you are currently in a frame of healing, of going within, of diving into your deep, right? Finding out with the Star and the Hermit who you really are made of, okay? And you are healing. You are healing. Maybe you were in a third-party situation. Three of Pentacles reversed is often indicative of that. We have a tendency to paint previous relationships as rainbows and puppy dogs and coffee dates, but the reality is a lot of it was garbage and pain. You were dealing with someone who is Knight of Wands, someone who was hot, cold, in, out, really fast when they were around, and then completely absent. As though the air was sucked right out of the room, they disappeared. And you were a queen. You were a queen dealing with a knight. You were the Queen of Pentacles, someone who is nurturing, someone who is stable, someone who provides a home, someone who provides comfort. You couldn't manifest what you wanted with this person, Magician reversed, because they were a mere knight and the least reliable of the knights. They don't care how they make you feel, because all they're in it for is their own desires. That is like fly by the seat of my pants. I live for the present energy, and that is often used as an excuse to treat people poorly. So I'm sorry that you, the Queen of Pentacles, were treated like that. Your instinct, your intuition is telling you all you need to know. If this message resonates with you, you will know. The High Priestess. You are feeling burdened. So let's find out why. Why are you feeling burdened right now, Libra? Either you were dealing with somebody, the Emperor reversed, who was a tyrant, who was a bully. I urge you to actually watch my latest TikTok if you can, because I think this card came out at one point. Or you really feel not in control of your life. You want to go into calmer waters. You want to leave that situation, but you're finding it difficult. All right, Spirit. What is your advice for Libra in this situation? Hang tight. Hang tight and stay away from that Knight of Wands. Look within. Okay, carry on a little bit more burden is what it's saying. Wow. All right. Okay, first of all, you are feeling like the Ten of Wands. You're feeling like you're carrying the weight of the world on you. Spirit is saying it's time to release that feeling of weight. Lift yourself up into your intuition, into your own self-awareness, into understanding your value. The Nine of Pentacles, you were made to feel, you were the Queen of Pentacles, right? This came out reversed. You were made to feel with the Nine of Pentacles reversed, like you had to give and give and give until you had no more. You feel like you need to get back into that seat of power. Take back what is yours by creating your own abundance. That person is not going to give you anything. This is a period where you will feel a little bit dark inside. The sun reversed, you're not happy, but the sun coming out at all is a sign that you will find the sun upright again once you have become the Nine of Pentacles again, upright. Now, it's saying with this, you were obviously in a commitment, and it obviously took more than it gave. It will come again in a different form. Probably not with that Knight of Wands. It's time for you, with the Nine of Swords reversed, to release that past energy, that past recollection. Now, given time, all relationships can be viewed from a place, a perspective, a higher perspective. And then you'll be like, yeah, good times, bad times. Yeah, I learned a thing or two about myself, right? About how people are. But right now, focus on yourself. So Spirit, is there any new love in Libra's forecast for the next 2 weeks? Wow. Wow. Repeat cards. Oh. Boy. Well, the sun came upright. So yeah, heck yeah, there is. This came back, Four of Wands upright. Definitely. So it's going to be someone potentially from your past. It doesn't give me the inkling of that old person, even though the Six of Cups points to a previous relationship. Could be a past life connection, a soulmate type energy. Someone is coming, but ultimately you gotta do some work. You gotta carry forward again. 10 of Wands upright. Keep moving forward. Build yourself back up to the Nine of Pentacles. Spirit is reflecting the same messages at me. Release with the Nine of Swords reversed. You gotta release all of that trash, that just stuff that you were trying to get rid of from the past. And then yes, someone, a soulmate will come once you have embodied the full energy, ready for a new adventure. Okay, good luck, Libra.